Hello everyone, coming to you once again from Nakuru, where we are on the second day of the exchange program by Tribalist Youth. I'm here representing Memo Action Post, and today we have engaged in further conversation, especially early this morning, where a study was shared about the rate of tribalism, especially one that is spread through social media platforms like X. And the statistics are alarming, especially when we are heading to the general election in 2027. What do you think? Last year, in June 25th, and the days thereafter, there was reshaping of narrative that the young people, the people who are on the streets were tribeless. Do you think the sense of tribelessness continues in Kenya as we head to the hotly contested 2027 elections? Let's think about it together. And today we also shared about some of the terms that the narratives that are spread, the stereotypes that are spread against some tribes, sampling real examples of posts that are made on social media platforms. How do you use social media platforms? Is it to spread positive relations between people from different communities, or we are also part of the people who are spreading false narratives? And we also explored some efforts that the generation currently has been exploring, such that when one community is attacked, people rally and say, we are all from that tribe. That are some of the interventions that the young people especially have been using to counter negative tribalism, because we know the effects of division in the line of tribes, as we have seen in other democracies, and even in our own democracy, where people rise against each other. We are advocating for unity and embracing the diversity that we all value and that brings us together. Indeed, the clarion call from that session was that we need to use digital platforms to promote good relations among one another. Because examples that some of the politicians, some of the children of politicians are actually married from different communities. And so why do the ordinary citizens fight over what doesn't exist among the people that the citizens purportedly fight for, So that is really mind-opening, and I have confidence that we will continue using digital platforms for the right purpose. Then we also participated in another session to generally reflect once again, as we had conversations yesterday about artificial intelligence, how people are using the latest technology to play a part in the next elections. So the clarion call continues that we need to work together. We need to find solutions to the challenges that are there in the community. And true to the mantra of one of the items that we'll show you is each one teach one. When you know something about countering misinformation and disinformation, about digital rights, about how to practice digital democracy, tell another person. Let the message spread even to our local communities, talking with the people who don't even have a lot of formal education and exposure to platforms. Because again, the local communities are also going to be very vulnerable to misinformation and disinformation, even deep fakes. We saw recently when a minister shared a deep fake video on their Twitter platform, and before they pulled it down, it had already gone, and some media houses had even taken it. So how much more is it to a person who resides in the local areas, who uses Facebook, who uses TikTok, and they find videos that are doctored, AI is getting advanced every day, so we have a responsibility to continue working together. As Memo Action Post, we continue bringing you knowledge, bringing you training opportunities, capacity building opportunities, and growth generally, to ensure that the people have capacity to discern what is right information, what is false information, and again equip them with the skills to do what they're supposed to do. One of the key issues that also came up from a comrade here is that they were sharing about them having been shot in the previous protests that were towards the finance bill. And due to that, my reflection and submission was that civil society organizations, NGO, and even the government needs to come up with a strategy to protect human rights defenders, the people who put themselves on the line to champion for the welfare of other people, because unfortunate events happen. And it's not fair for people who are at the front line to be sidelined, and then after they fall victim, they start relying on sympathy, donations which are not sustainable. It's important for non-governmental organizations, the same effort that they are putting in training, capacity building, in mobilizing young people. More funding support needs to be put for human rights defenders to take care of their mental health, to take care of their medical bills, to take care of their general well-being, because it's important for them. It is not fair that it's only some of the human rights defenders who are guaranteed of their life after an unfortunate incident happens when they are in the line of defending human rights. So that was another key issue that came up, and I think that has been a fair review of the exchange program that we have had here in Nakuru. We'll be continuing to share with you some of the activities that we continue being involved in. Much gratitude to Tribalist Youth for convening all of us here from different parts in Eldoret, from Mombasa, from Kisumu, and from Nairobi, from here in Nakuru. Thank you very much, and we continue working together.